Hey everyone, welcome back to Mystery Night Investigations. Tonight is different. I'm deep in a part of the forest most people avoid, and the sun is going down fast. There's this fog that just hangs in the air, you know. It swallows up sound, makes everything feel heavy. For the past hour, I've been following this tiny, almost invisible path, and I think I'm getting close. I've heard stories about this place, whispers in the nearby towns. They say something's out here, up ahead, through the trees. Yeah, there it is, a light. It looks like an old cabin, glowing against the dark. I don't know what I'm going to find, but I have a really strange feeling about this. Today, I found something strange deep in the forest. Stay till the end and tell me what you think. The cabin looks old, really old, like it grew out of the ground with the trees, but it's not abandoned. There's a warm light in the window, smoke curling from the chimney. It looks inviting, almost too inviting. See that rocking chair on the porch? It's moving just a little back and forth, but there's no wind. Not a single leaf is stirring. And those wind chimes, can you hear them? They're ringing, but nothing is touching them. Locals say an old grandmother lives here. They say she's kind, polite, harmless. Always has a cup of tea ready for weary travelers. But there's another side to the story. Some hikers who came this way, well, they were never seen again. Their last known location was somewhere near this cabin. It feels peaceful, but there's an undercurrent of something wrong. Something is watching me from the shadows of that porch. Would you go inside this cabin? I mean, look at it. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, I'm going in. The door was unlocked. It's warm inside, smells like cinnamon and old wood. There's a fire crackling in the hearth. The place is cozy, old furniture, handmade quilts, candles burning everywhere. It's exactly like you'd imagine a sweet old grandmother's home to be. But the longer I'm in here, the more the little details start to feel wrong. Did you see that? The teapot on the stove. It just tilted and poured a little steam into a cup. By itself, I didn't imagine that. And over there, on that little table, the knitting needles. They're clicking together, weaving yarn into a scarf, but there are no hands holding them. It's like the whole cabin is alive, going through the motions of a life that isn't here. A chair just creaked behind me, a deep groan of wood, like someone just sat down heavily in it. I swear I heard her voice. A faint hum, a little tune. But there's no one here. I'm completely alone, or at least, I hope I am. The air just got colder. Wait, okay, what was that? The rocking chair in the corner? It just swung back and forth, violently, for a second. And then it stopped. Dead still. It was so fast, so aggressive. My camera is glitching a little. The frames are skipping. Did you see that? In the back corner, where the shadows are deepest, a shape. A dark silhouette, tall and stooped, just for a flicker. It was there, and then it was gone. My heart is pounding. On the mantelpiece, there's a photo frame. It's an old picture of a smiling woman, kind eyes, silver hair pulled back in a bun. The kindly grandmother. But, wait. Look at the photo. Her face, it's changing. Her smile is gone. She's staring. She's staring right at me. Right at the camera. Her eyes. They're not kind anymore. They're dark. Empty. Okay? What was that? Did you see her face change? Please tell me you saw that. This isn't just a story. This is real. I need to be quiet. My hands are shaking. On the little table next to the knitting, there's a piece of paper. It's a handwritten note. The ink is faded. It says, Rules of the Cabin. Okay, let's see. Rule number 1. Don't look at her too long. Her who? The woman in the photo? Too late for that. Rule number 2. Don't speak unless spoken to. That one's easy, since there's no one to talk to. Or is there? Rule number 3. Never stay until midnight. I should check the time. It's getting late. And at the bottom of the page, there's another line, but the handwriting gets all messy, scratched into the paper like they were in a hurry. It just says, if her tea is cold, it's already 2. And then it just stops. The sentence isn't finished. Someone wrote these, and they didn't finish their sentence at the bottom. What happens if her tea is cold? What has already happened? This note wasn't a warning. It feels more like a final testament. The lights just flickered. Hard. They're buzzing now. Everything is wrong. The shadows. They're stretching, becoming long, twisted fingers reaching across the floor, climbing the walls. They don't match the objects cast in them anymore. They're moving on their own. Look! The kettle! The reflection in the polished brass. There's a silhouette of an old woman, her back bent, her form cracked and distorted. She's in the reflection, but she's not in the room. I'm looking right where she should be, and there's nothing but an empty corner. Oh my God, the cups! The spoons, the books on the shelf. They're floating, just lifting into the air, suspended for a moment in total silence, and then they all just dropped. The crash was deafening. The rocking chair, it's moving towards me. It just scraped across the floor, jerking forward like it's going to attack. She's here. She's watching. I shouldn't have come. I broke the rules. I looked too long. I have to get out. I have to get out now. The door, I'm going. I'm not looking back. Come back, dear. You forgot your tea. Did you hear that? A voice. It came from inside the cabin. A sweet, gentle, grandmotherly voice. The lights inside, they're not warm anymore. They're red, blood red, pouring out the windows. The door just slammed shut, on its own, with a sound that echoed through the entire forest. Nope, no way. I'm running. This place isn't just haunted. This place is alive. It wanted me to stay. She wanted me to stay. The path is gone. It's just trees now. I can hear something behind me. Footsteps. Breaking branches. I don't know where I am. The forest is completely dark. I think I lost it. For now. What was that? The grandmother in the photo. The voice. The rules. What happens when you stay past midnight? Tell me your theories in the comments. I need to know what you think is going on. Like this video so more people see this investigation. And maybe someone else has an answer. Subscribe for the next mystery, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. I have a feeling this isn't over. I can still hear her voice in my head. I think she's still watching.